G'day, this is Simon from the Bracketeer at South OC Cars and Coffee. Another Saturday, another full house, more perfect weather turned on by Southern California. Let's swing the camera around and take a look. Okay, let's get this rolling. So we have my Camaro next to James's, next to this beautiful yellow 488 that Tony brought in today. Michael's 720S. Ferrari, really interesting style to these things. Very polarizing. You either like them or you don't like them. Jury's out for me. Just not a style I really particularly like. Great colour, and I get why people are into them. Just the back on it for me, it's like a little M Z3 that was out years ago. Next to it, GT3 458 Italia. Of course, that used to belong to Tony. Jay's Ford GT, really nice, a little Dino, and then another Ferrari, a couple of Lambos next to each other, and then McLaren next to a 430 Ferrari, BMW, another McLaren, and then we got some Porsche along here, and then coming up to a nice looking 458 Italia, and then a watch out guys 570S McLaren Spider, beautiful colour, really nice colour that one. Next to a Ferrari 488, again a white one, and then a Bronco. Now, speaking of Broncos, we've got a lot of them this morning. We've got that Ferrari down there. Of course, this morning we are doing our Bronco Blazer and Scout Day, and so we've had a really good turnout of all of those. So check it out over this side, look at it. What a great turnout. We really appreciate everybody coming out. You know, we want to try and do more of these events. Look at them all through here. They look so great. And it's really good to see this group of vehicles through here. Look at them there. Another Bronco, another Scout. I'm going to go around and do the other side. A couple more. Really nice looking International. Another International. Another one. Look at them all lined up through here. Isn't that great? This one, look at this. How cool is this thing? This is awesome. Look at that. Very cool. Running an International V8 still, which I'm really pleased to see. This is gorgeous. Really nice looking. That looks great. Love the colour. Really great. Next to it, Viper, Mustang. Unfortunately, we didn't catch those guys before they parked in there. What have we got? Ford, Corvette, Pantera. Is it a Pantera? Little Volkswagen. This is the one? Really nice looking 68 SS Camaro. Corvette. A couple of Beetles there. That one looks like it's got center lines on it, which is cool. 69 Camaro. Really nice looking 64 El Camino. This great looking Yanko Nova. Yanko, of course, aftermarket parts and cars. Big block in that Nova. Porsche, Carmen Gear, and we're just going to come over the other side as well because we've sort of skipped around over there. Over this side we've got Paul's El Camino, great looking Ford truck. A couple of Land Cruisers side by side. That really great looking one we saw last week. It's a 40 series, but it's actually got 100 series V8 in it, so a newer V8, and then also 80 series diff in it, so very cool. Back over this side we've got a Corvette, great looking Challenger in that purple, new Challenger. Then this car that's been a car of the week before, this beautiful Jupiter. Corvette, back over the other side, Jaguar, Viper, Porsche, Corvette. This is interesting. We're just going to jump over and have a look at this. This is actually a newer grille style on this Land Cruiser. This is the same body style as the 40 series, but that's the later grille and the later indicators on this, which to me would tell me this is probably about I'm guessing, but around about a 1982 would be my guess. So very original looking. Isn't that great? That's why I learned to drive in, as I keep telling. Really cool. So over this side, Corvette. This is kind of cool. This is from one of the schools. This is a little drag car that we've got here. Check this out. So this is from El Toro High School. So it's a little rail that they've built with a what is it? I guess a little go-kart engine on it.
So then you'd have to
That's very cool.
In order
Tribute to the Mickey Thompson mini drag cars circa 1969 written on it. That's very cool. Next to it, really great looking truck. Corvette. Another Corvette running that blower on it. It's a Callaway. Swinging back around the other side, we've got a couple of beautiful Rivieras, Rolls Royce. Nice looking Galaxy 500, that two-door there, which is good. Challenger. Back over this side, Corvette. Nice looking 32, really great, sweet looking thing. Ford truck, a couple of them actually. Ford, then a Ford Falcon there, then a Chevy truck over here. Then our regulars, we'll come back to them. Back over this side, we've got a Challenger, and then a little Mazda, Corvette, Fiat, Volkswagen, GT350 Mustang, Mercedes, little, looks like the Supra down there, and a couple of Chevs. And then back over to this side, our regulars again, the old Falcon, Mustang, Cobra. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Hey, Mom, send money.
Yeah, hey, Mum, send money. Did you get that? And send some for me as well, while you're at it. Another at that Nova, sorry, Chevelle. Great looking Ford here. Love the engine in this thing. Notice the 222 barrels, Offenhauser head on a flat head. Looks great. Beautiful looking Mercedes here. Isn't that lovely? Look at the fuel injection system. Or is it? No, yeah. There's the throttle body over there. Yeah, it is. It's very cool. It's probably got air suspension on it as well. A Cutlass, cool looking Ford. And then jumping through here. Sorry guys, can I just sneak past you here?
Okay. A
little Triumph. Over this side, Corvette. Maserati Quattroport. 4 doors, in other words. Mercedes regular T-bucket we've seen here before. Cool looking 69 Mustang. Another Mustang here. Another Mustang through here. Ranchero. Stingray. Another Corvette. C6, C7. Corvettes as far as the eye can see up to here. Then we've got ourselves a Scat Pack in that Charger, Porsche, great looking old 32 there, really nice looking, couple of old trucks there, Cobra, Wrx, Subaru. Now this is interesting, don't see many of these things around. These were Subaru's sort of semi performance car that they came out with a number of years ago. Interesting to see, really interesting window design on them. See the way they had that solid section and then the middle section that used to wind down. Interesting. Another Forester, that's the turbo version, the GT. They're a quick little car. Ford truck. A row of little Volkswagen Beetles with their backs to the air. Oval window here too, that's cool, isn't it? Corvette, Thunderbird, and then rolling right along. Beautiful Packard. Beautiful 67 RS Camaro, Mustang, 67 again, that RS front end, love that front end. Porsche, Land Rover, Discovery, a couple of Baja Bugs, and then we've got great looking old grey Mercedes.
What she said?
And then this beautiful little Austin Healey, really nice looking Malibu, good morning. Really nice looking Pontiac Le Mans here. That is beautiful, 65 I think that is. Let's have a look. Yeah, 65, really nice. Very original, beautiful, beautiful car. Corvette, Mustang, good morning. 55, sorry, Chevy. Mustang, Lincoln, Corvette. Noble, British racing car company, or sports car company. These things are actually running a Ford V6, same they used in the Ford Mondeo, twin turbo, really common and quick little car, really well balanced. The purists will say that the build quality wasn't really up to the standard of a full-blown production car, but then it was using a lot of pieces that were from other manufacturers as well. You know, when you look on the inside, you can see that they've had to, I guess, get a steering column out of something else and indicator binnacles and things like that. But apparently a very, very fun car to drive. Speaking of fun cars to drive, next to it, this is a little Caterham. Incredible little fun car, very underrated.
New Caterham owner right there. You just
New one, congratulations.
Yes.
Great little car. If you need a car to have fun on a road course or track day, or just take it canyon cutting, you can't go past one of these things. They are really, really great. Next to a BMW, Volkswagen, Mercedes, Subaru, Porsche. Little Forester there, look at that. So that's what happens when you dump a Forester in the weeds. They actually look pretty cool. That's a GT again, so that means it's got that same engine as the WRX of the era. RX-7, little Datsun 240Z. This is its 57 running this Chevy or GM LSA. Giulia, Alfa Romeo, Corvette, Mazda RX-7, Mustang, nice looking GMC truck. I'm guessing sort of something around about 56. This is nice, really cool looking Ford Deluxe two-door nice colour.
It's good to see you guys.
People, we've got a Lincoln Continental, Land Rover, Corvette, another Corvette, Cadillac CTSV, it's the coupe version, Mercedes, Corvette, little Lotus 80 series Land Cruiser sitting here, and then another Corvette and a Mustang, and big old Ford here. Look at this. This is the lines on the back of this are very similar to the Falcon, or the Ford Falcons we had in Australia in the early 70s. You'd know it as Mad Max cars. Another little Datsun here. Another little Datsun pickup, or ute as I would call it, C6 Corvette, a couple of them side by side. Little MG Midget, Porsche Speedster, Mercedes, really nice looking Z28 in that grey. Great car, very competent. I got a real soft spot for these, being a Gen 5 owner, but these were the last production car in the US to run that LS7 naturally aspirated 427. Little things about this car that made it special. It has carbon ceramic brakes, which are obviously, you know, good stopping power. Had the little flares or wide body kit as well. Little details, the back window, back glass on this thing's actually thinner than the standard Gen 5, just to cut down weight. Next to it, really nice looking Chevelle for sale, 70 Chevelle. A little Fiat over there, Corvette, Ford Focus ST, and we'll just swing the camera around this way. Lexus 38 Chevy truck, belongs to Bruce, really nice looking Chevy truck here. Look at that twin turbo on that thing, insane. Volkswagen Beetle, cool looking old hot rod there, I think it's a Ford. Chevelle, check this thing out, this is very old school. This is a Mercury, very cool, running a small block Chevy in there of all things, so interesting that they've done a motor swap like that. A Chevy here running another small block, and then this one here, this is the 32 as well, but this has got a newer LS engine in this thing, so all alloy. Could be an LS2 or it could be an LS3, I'm not sure, but much lighter than the standard small block. It's all alloy. BMW, Genesis, Mercedes, another Mercedes, another one, old Chevy Deluxe, guessing around about 52, I could be wrong. Let's see if my figuring out what age these Chevys are rings true on this old girl. What a great looking old car. So most old Chevys would have the year written in the tail lights, and it's too hard for me to see because my eyes aren't good enough, but it's probably written through here somewhere. But anyway, I'm guessing sort of maybe late 40s, early 50s. I'm thinking probably early 50s. Really nice looking bit of Mopar muscle here, Charger RT, great looking front end on this, really nice looking car. Camaro, a little 370Z, Mustang, Nissan, Chevy running a tough small block in it, Corvette, Gen 5 Camaro, it's beautiful 69 Camaro running a big block 396, 68 Camaro with another 396 same engine, GMC truck, that thing's gorgeous, I've seen that before. Corvette. Moving along, Porsche, it's a 991 next to another Porsche, I think it's a 996. Another one here, 97, 911. A Firebird running that 6.6 litre. Porsche, Corvette, another Porsche here. Another one here. Lots of Porsches here considering Ren speed's on at the moment. Great looking little old Toyota. Porsche obviously on airbag here. Got a Lincoln Towncast limo here. Another Porsche there. I don't know why we've got a Genesis up there. We'll put one of our little signs, not Genesis, Lexus should I say. Sorry, is this your car?
No.
No?
No.
We'll let them know that this is not for general parking. Well, so, Corvette. And then next to it, don't know, no badge. Porsche. I think it's a little, I'm not sure. I won't even try and guess. BMW M3. Another M3. Row of BMWs here. Then on to some R35s, Gt-Rs. Very competent cars. Row of them here. Great cars. Great cars. Then this is really interesting. This came in before, and I was staying with Lance from Hillbank, and he was telling me about this particular car. It was built on a Mustang subframe, but it's all aluminum bodied, Esperante, and he passed away. The creator, the builder of these cars, passed away some time ago. But Lance was saying actually they built Hillbank, or Super Performance as we know them with the Cobras, used to build their fiberglass race bodies for their cars. So it's a Panos, that's the actual make, Panos. Next to it, really nice little Alfa Romeo, BMW, and then Mercedes, and then a Thunderbird, and a little Sunbeam Tiger. This little BMW, Morgan we had here last week, this little trike, great looking little thing for sale, very cool. BMW, Corvette, Cadillac, GT500 just leaving us there, it's very neat and clean. I smell new paint through here. I think that Cadillac's just been painted. Little Subaru BRZ, Mitsubishi, right-hand drive, 4x4 van, Mini, another Mini, Focus ST, older BMW M3, great little inline six in those things. Another BMW, it's a newer M4, Alfa Romeo Giulia, really nice looking old Mercedes there. A Raptor, and then a Toyota 86, great looking old Jeep, an old Malibu, 57 Chevy, 430 Ferrari, GT350. Now this is cool, this is a car that's been around the cars and coffee scene since I've been going to it back at Irvine in 8 years ago. This is obviously a purpose-built race car, but it's really nicely done. Look at the engine. It's street registered, but it's interesting little engine. Really nicely built, but I don't know anything about it. I would love to find out more because it's such a nicely built car. Really nicely done. Isn't that great? So obviously can be driven on the street, but designed for track work, which is super cool. Another contender for car of the week. Motorcycle, really nice looking Corvette, and co-pilot. What do you think of the day? Very calm, no comment. There goes that little Morgan leaving us there, the Morgan trike. How cool. Then we got a couple of Corvettes, very cute little old Porsche, and then over to this side we got a Bronco sitting over here. Should be with his friends over the other side. We're just going to put some of these no parking signs on some of these. Tacoma as well. Oh, that could stay, that's alright. But moving right along, little great looking little Porsche here, really nice looking green colour. Bronco over here. Ford truck, another Bronco here, Porsche, BMW, and then some Lexus, 3 Lexus in a row. They've got a great V8 in those things, very capable of big horsepower with a couple of turbos, or blower. Mustang, little Celica, or as I would say Celica. I think that is it looks like a GT4, it may not be though, it's just got a little scoop in the front of it. That's a little twin turbo Kia M4 Vantage, Aston Martin, Mustang, BMW, Golf, Husqvarna motorcycle on the trailer there, Scion FRS, Hyundai, Mercedes, Mustang, El Camino, that's interesting, old Alfa Romeo, interesting colour. BMW RX-7, really nicely done, that car. GT350, a Corvette. Holden badged Chevy SS, got the Holden Commodore badges on it from Australia. Honda, another Honda I believe, R35, Audi TT, BMW, another BMW, M3, Camaro, that's kind of what mine looked like when I picked it up. Another Raptor, and then another International Scout, and then Volkswagen. Over this side, jump over there, we've got a Challenger, and then a Mustang, and then another Alfa Romeo Giulia Hummer H2, BMW, and then a Scat Pack, Charger, Subaru WRX, Lexus, BMW, little Z3 I think that is, Porsche, Subaru WRX, Honda, another Subaru, little Miata, Boss 302 Mustang, another Mustang, and then a Challenger, great looking old Alfa Romeo, very classic, Hyundai, Nissan, next to another Nissan, 240SX, S2000 Honda, another S2000, these things rev, like nobody's business, not a lot of talk, but they rev, Subaru, Challenger, BMW M5, another Land Cruiser 40 Series, Mercedes, and coming down this way we've got a couple of older BMWs, very patinaed, great looking old 2002 there, Mazda RX-8, 350Z I think it is, Mazda Speed or MPS in other countries, 6 Gen 5 Camaro, Focus ST, a little Honda, another Focus ST, Porsche, and a Mustang, then a Lexus, and a Mitsubishi Evo, great looking little Lotus, and that's it for this side. Okay, let's do a run along the side. We have a Corvette next to a cool looking patina truck. Good morning, Chevy truck.
Oh,
There's Jay.
I recognize that voice.
Hey, how are you? Mercedes, Chevy SS.
Hi, Simon.
Good morning, how are you?
That's my Chevy SS.
It's
How
a
are
beautiful,
you?
good, thank you,
And
Lindy.
this is
yourself.
Curly and Joe Cocker, and these are my guys.
Nice to meet you, gentlemen. This is Miss Hurst. This is Linda herself. So good to see you staying with the brand.
Yeah, thank you.
Good to see you.
I'm a General Motors girl.
Yeah, that's good. I'm a General Motors guy. Good to see you. There's a Brougham, a Carrera 2, is that a great big Grand Pontiac, Granville, Lotus. So Linda was a drag racer. She was all sorts of motorsport back in the late 60s, I believe, early 70s. Just sponsored by Hurst, was known as Miss Hurst. Real motoring icon there. Invicta, great looking Packard, Woody, and then finish up over this side with a Charger. So we missed some of these when we skipped around the Broncos and the Blazers and the Scouts. This Pontiac, a lot of work done to LS transplant on it. Look at that sitting in there, really nicely done. So it's a 1973 Pontiac Grand Am Hurst edition. Great to have a Hurst edition here while we've got Linda here today. Jaguar, and then a Charger just leaving us. I should have jumped through here earlier. We've lost a couple of cars. A little Acura, and then a Mustang, and then another Mustang through there. Then all our regulars through here, and then GT350, and then Boss 302, and then another one here, another GT350. So we have some special characters that come here to Cars and Coffee. This is one of the gentlemen getting into his Pantera. You know, he's a really elderly man and he's had poor health, and it was a couple of times he's actually been driven through the show by his son who's standing there. But what was cool this morning, he actually brought his own Pantera this morning. That is awesome. I love to see that he's back behind the wheel. Brought his wife as well. Another interesting car we've got here. Check out this Peaches Postal Service Lamborghini here. There's a serious bit of exhaust hanging out the back of that thing. That wasn't here before, so I thought I better grab that. All right, let's do some motorcycles. We have a Yamaha. Great looking. That's Kathleen in the background. Yamaha. Here's a piece of trivia, Kathleen. Do you know where the Yamaha symbol comes from?
No.
It is the crossing of 3 tuning forks because they were originally a musical instrument company and of course still are.
Oh my God.
Piece of trivia for you.
That is a good piece of trivia.
Great looking old Harley Davidson there. Love that. Not a lot of people don't know that. Great looking old Honda. Not that old actually. Very cool. Check this thing out. Stripped back to bare basics. Next to it, Norton Dominator. Really nice looking motorcycle. Husqvarna. Big fan of those. Another Yamaha. Triumph. Love those as well. Harley Davidson. CBR Honda. And then a BMW. Harley. Honda. Oh, check this thing out. Yeah, that's great. Look at that. That is kind of cool. That's great colour too, by the way. Another nice Harley Davidson motorcycle. And another one, and then finally up here, another Harley Davidson. So that's it for another week at South OC Cars and Coffee. What a great turnout. Thank you to everybody who brought these Scouts, Broncos and Blazers. Great turnout today. We're about to go and give Car of the Week to an amazing looking Scout that's over there. Really, really cool looking car, so check that out as well. Big thank you to the Outlets of San Clemente for allowing us to be here, and of course to Ruby's for bringing out the coffee and the donuts. Don't forget, on the 13th of next month, we're hosting a cruise after Cars and Coffee to the Hillbank Open House. So make sure that get onto Facebook and RSVP on that as well. Have a great week. We'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.